mere unu achọghị ife m ezi ofufe. Emere m unu gịnị ihe unu ji hụ mmiri cheta ọmụmụ n'obe n'ihi mmehie unu. Bịanụ unu kọrọ m ihe m ji mehie unu, mere unu achọghị ife ezi ofufe. Emere m unu gịnị unu ji hụ mmiri ohe cheta ọmụmụ n'obe
agadi ka nwammeri n'ihi na Jizọs alụgbara mmanụ ihe na-apụ ilu ruo. Ana m aga dị ka nwammeri, ana m aga dị ka nwammeri n'ihi na Jizọs alụgbara mmanụ ihe na-apụ ilu ruo. Ana m aga dị ka nwammeri n'ọlụ gị oge dị, n'ọlụ gị oge dị, ịmaghị mgbe ọ ga-abịa. N'ọlụ gị oge dị, ịmaghị mgbe Jizọs ga-abịa. N'ọlụ gị oge dị, ịmaghị mgbe ọ ga-abịa. N'ọlụ gị oge dị, ịmaghị mgbe Jizọs ga-abịa. N'ọlụ gị oge dị, ịmaghị mgbe ọ ga-abịa. N'ọlụ gị oge dị, ịmaghị mgbe Jizọs ga-abịa. Zite n'obi mmadụ niile, Chukwu zite, Chineke nke igwe. Zite n'obi ụmụ mmadụ niile, ka ha wee mara na-emekwa uche gị. Zite n'obi ụmụ mmadụ niile, Chukwu zite, Chineke nke igwe. Zite n'obi ụmụ mmadụ niile, ka ha wee mara na-eme.
We will sing from our Igbo hymn book 151. Igbo hymn book 151. We will stand up. Let's be fast to tell us this. Welcome the young all the council. 1, 2, go. Welcome the young all the ebi, ngozi the young udo bụkwanye ndabere ka ebi were onwe nkwado ụjọ dabere na ebi. Ọ dịkwa ụtọ ihe onyinye dabere na ebi. Ụzọ ahụ enye ihe ụbọchị dabere na ebi. Dabere, were onwe m kwado ụjọ. Dabere, atụ ụjọ gịnị, atụ egwu gịnị. Dabere na ebi. Enwere m udo, onye nwe m nọ nso. Dabere na ebi. Dabere Amen. Amen. Good morning, brethren. Our topic for today says, what should the saints do in the church? What should the saints do in the church? That will be our 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 1. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 11. Yes. Yes.
But all this worketh that one and the self-same Spirit, dividing to every man severally as he will.
To show what we should do or what the saints should do in the church, we are looking at all of us as members of the congregation. What are we supposed to do while worshiping God or when we come to worship? The Bible made us to understand that the church is one body. The church is one body. Just like we have one body. Our one body comprises of our head, our ear, our hand, our leg, and different parts of the body. But they are all in one body. So the Bible is making us to understand that Christ's body is the church. And that church is one. God has given everyone a gift as he has chosen. When we come together in the church, every one of us has a gift. God gave all of us special gift. The one God has given to you may be different from the one God has given to me. But all of them work together for the glorification of God. That is what Bible is trying to make us to understand. And that is what we are looking at today. God gave all of us different gifts. And we cannot refuse to function according to the gifts He has given us. And when you are using your gift, you cannot stop another person from using his own. Everything, will not read everything. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 from verse 14 to 20.
14. For the body is not one member, but many. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now hath God set the members, every one of them, in the body, as it had pleased him. And if they were all one member, where were the body? But now are there many members, yet but one body.
So we are one body, but we have many members. Each of us, some of us here in the body, we will represent the eye. Some of us in the body, we will represent the ear. Some of us in the body, we will represent the hand. But we are all functioning as one body. No one is more important than the other. There is no part of the body that is more important than the other. If the leg says, I am more important, without me, nothing can work. Without me, who will take you where you are going? So because of that, I'm more important. And he refuses to do his work. Who will feed the leg? Can the leg feed itself? For you to feed, you need the services of the hand. Is it not true?
Yes.
So if the leg say, atabole my one now, every day, on one aga, here and there, yeah, the hand, so the food will be there, but the body cannot eat it. The body cannot have it because the leg cannot feed itself. What if all the body is the hand? Will it work? It will not work. It's not only seeing that we need to see. We also need to walk with our foot. We also need to do something with our hands. We also need to hear. So all of us, everybody in the church is very important. Nobody is more important than the other. Everybody is very important. So, but we are all going to work together. We are all the body, the members, they have their own differences. They have differences. Why do they have differences? How dị iche? Ndị niile na-abịa na nzukọ dị iche. Onye ọbụla nwere one unique thing that God gave to him for you to use. There are things that I may not have completely. There are things that I may not be able to do, but you can do it. So if I do the one I can do, and you do the one you can do, the church will begin to do what? Progress. Hello? If I do my own, and you do your own, the church will begin to progress. So everybody is very important. That is what we are learning today. Everybody is very important, and our differences complement each other. So if I am unable to do that, you will be able to do it. That's why God gave us different gifts. That's why God gave us different abilities so that we can complement each other. What I cannot do, you are going to help me to do it. Everything that we do when we come to service is work. You know what I mean? Once I back to the back, you know what I mean? You see the child, he wants to go out often. While we are inside there, he wants to leave and go and play. Is it not somebody that is bringing him back? That person that is bringing him back is also doing what? Work inside this church. That is why God has made that person a child to control the other child, to make sure there is a peace, to make sure that we don't have much noise and much distraction. So when we come together, everybody is doing a particular work. When you come in the morning, some people, God have created them and given them the ability that once you come, they will sweep better than the other. Those people that will sweep better than the other will carry the broom and begin to sweep. They are not going to wait for anybody to sweep. You see, somebody else, there is a congregation. There are many. Every first day of the week, people will just come and sit down. You just walk in. Some people are sitting down already. You sit down and they begin to worship God. Every day, people keep coming for months, for years. But one day, they came to church. Somebody will come to church and will just walk in. He'll go to the seat and sit down. Small time, he will touch the chair. Too much dust. Yet, if a man white, another person will come. The person will jump. The person will sit down. After 5 minutes, the person will discover that the chair was not clean. Or why are they at the church that day? People are not bad. What happened? The only thing that happened is that every day people come to church. They don't remember that it is one person that used to clean it. That old woman cannot preach. The old woman that used to clean it cannot do what? Preach. She cannot do any other thing in the church. The only thing she will do is that she will come to church very early before everybody. She cannot even arrange the seats. By the time she will come, the seat has been arranged. She will just use rag. She comes with her rag. She will use rag and clean all the chairs. So anybody coming to church will just take it for granted that the chair has been cleaned. But that day, for a very long time, that woman was unable to come to church. Her impact was felt. People feel it, people miss it. Because ndị mmadụ adịgo enweghị ya na-abịa ha aka n'ọdụ. But that day, ọ na-abịa church, onye ọbụla filiri, onye ukwu filiri ya, onye ntakịrị mere gị. Everybody got the impact because she did not come to worship. That is how God has created her. That is her own work. If you come here and you stand and you talk from morning till night, you teach people, your own is not, for God, is not more important than that person that is doing his own small work. We are all working, and God has created all of us to do one work. So the thing is, when you come to church, you do one work to the glory of God. Don't look at the other person. We are serving God. We are not serving a human. The other person is also serving God. Who is going to reward everybody at the end? God. So in the church, there's a woman they call Dorcas in the Bible. Do you know what that woman used to do? The woman is a teller. So when she comes to church, she doesn't preach in the church now, but her name entered the Bible. Why? Because when she comes, she will sit. She will see some poor children that will come to church. Their clothes are torn. Have you heard of that? Abasa church, she will quietly call that person. Say, Amecha, Ochitara Yefa. Ndanga Chitara Yefa, you're making. Ya kwaje ya free of charge. Sometimes you wear pieces. Ndị mapụtara ya na shop. Ya chọọ ofu nwatakịrị were ya kwara ya gị n'akwa. You just dashing people clothes, helping people to mend their clothes. When she died, everybody was mourning. Ndị ọ na-ete. Ndị na-efe karịa because ndị ahụ needed her service. O nwere ọtụtụ ndị men nọ na that church. If na o nwere ọtụtụ men nọ na that church, but their name abata na Bible. Ọwachi. O nwere so many people nọ there, their name, enwe onye edere their name na Bible. But ihe ejiri dee aha onye a na Bible, nwaanyị a na Bible maka gịnị? Ọ na-enyere ndị mmadụ gịnị aka. Ọ na-enye ha ego, because ọ na-akwachiri ha gịnị akwa. So, esi ahụ ọ na-abịa, ha na-ahụ ya. Everybody are there. So inside the church, when we come for worship, no work is more important than nobody is more important than the other. Everybody in the church is important. So when you come, look for your own talent. Your talent is your own gift. Don't look at another person. That gift, that particular thing you can do, continue to do it. It is God that will reward somebody. It is not, you are not worshiping man. Whenever we come to worship, the person we have in our mind is God. And don't say this person, it's not like that. There are many jobs inside the church. There are many jobs. Any one you want to do, you do what? People donate things. People, even there are people who get sick. There are people who get sick there in their house. Who don't do work as their own work. In a church, all these things is work. So everything we do Everything we do when we come together to worship God is work. Don't look down on the one you are doing or the one another person is doing. Walk worthy of the Lord. That's what the Bible says. Let's read chapter 1 from verse 10 to 12. Colossians chapter 1 from verse 10 to 12. Walk worthy of the Lord, of the calling that you have been called. Can you get the place? Okay. Colossians chapter 1, verse 10 to 12. If you can get it. The Bible is encouraging us to walk worthy of our calling. Chapter 1.
Verse 10.
Yes.
That ye might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing.
We should walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing.
Being fruitful in every good work.
Being fruitful in every good work. That is, do good work. Any good work you know you can do. Do what? Do it without looking at any person's face, without considering anything. Because you are working out your own salvation. At the end of the day, God is not going to judge my wife and say, your husband was a very faithful person. Your husband used to come to church on time. So because of that, enter heaven. Will God do that? God will not do that. God will not say, hey, your wife used to work very hard. Your wife is very faithful. Hey, you have a very good wife. Because of that, join the others, enter heaven. Is God going to do that? God will not do that. So God will only judge all of us according to what we have done. God will judge you personally according to what you have done. So you have to be fruitful. Fruitful in good works means continue to do good work. Anything your hand finds that is good, that will help progress the church. Do it without asking questions. Do it without minding, because you are working for God. The church belongs to Christ. Does it belong to any other person? Does it belong to me? It doesn't belong to me. Look at, we just came here today and we are worshiping here. And all the time we come here and we come to worship God. We can choose to worship God in any other place. Is it not? You can choose now to go to one hotel where they do church and sit down there and worship God with air condition. There's air condition, there's everything. Why did you come here? You came here because you know that the church belongs to God. And you came here because you know that you are looking for your own salvation. You want to do the right things with God so that at the end of the day, when Christ comes, he will take us to that place where he has prepared for us. That is not why you are here. If you want to enjoy, there are better places. There are places you will go today. You will dance very well. Is it not true? There are places, even there are people now who have included certain things. When you come to church in the morning, in fact, before you come to church, they will tell you bus stop, you wait. You go to the bus stop and you wait. The church will send bus to come and pick all the members. So you're only just to take your bath, you come out there. The bus will come and pick you and bring you to church. After worship, another bus will take you back. They are bringing a lot of innovations to make people come to church. Some give gifts, some give Bible, some give many things. But at the end of the day, is that why you go to church? Those things are not why you go to church. If it is those things, some people are already comfortable. They will not go to any place. They will just sit down in their house. They are already comfortable. But because we are looking for salvation, we are looking at when Christ comes back, we will be among those who will be taken back to the place where he has prepared for all of us. That is why we have chosen. We try to make sure that we worship God according to what we see in the Bible, not according to human doctrine, not according to what people think is good, but what is in the Bible, what is necessary for our salvation. So that's what we do. That place you are reading, you say be fruitful in good work. Number 2 is what? Increase in knowledge. The Bible one. How do you increase in knowledge? How do you increase in knowledge? Now we are learning. You came with a jotter. We give quotations. You will jot it down. You jot it down. When you go back home, you teach yourself. You bring out your Bible. People now carry Bible so that anywhere you are, you can read the Bible. So when you go, you open your Bible, you read it. Read your Bible like textbooks. Open it and read. Make timetable. Make timetable on how you be studying the Bible, because it's only from when you study the Bible, something you don't understand, you will begin to ask questions. That is how to increase in knowledge. Something you don't understand, you begin to ask questions. When you come, you say, "Preacher, there is something I read. Why is it that we don't do this thing, but it is in the Bible?" And the person will now sit down and begin to teach you. That is how to increase, because you are supposed to teach another person. Do you understand? You are supposed to teach another. If you are not capable of teaching another person, then you know that you need to learn. You see all these children all these people that go about, they come to your house and they say, "Let us study the Bible." It's because at least they know a little. That thing they are doing is what you are also supposed to be doing. How are you going to know? Is it just this small thing that we learn every Sunday by 3 hours? Is it what you are going to learn? It's not enough. What you learn on Sunday is not enough. So when you go, you teach yourself. Just carry the Bible and read. You will come across things. Some you will understand. Some you will not understand. Then, because you did not understand, you will begin to ask questions. Why na-ajụ ajụjụ? A na-asa gị ya. Gaa na-amatakwu ihe. You are increasing in knowledge. Then, strengthened with all might. When you increase in knowledge, give more confidence, give more boldness. Mmadụ dị n'ụlọ gị dị akpọ kpakpakpa. Somebody, hey, sit down. Mmadụ dị n'ụlọ gị kpọ kpakpakpa. Sị ya bịara kwuru m nwanyị. Ị ga-asị onye ahụ, "Ee, biko, enweghị m chansị na. Enweghị m chansị gawa. Enwere ebe m chọrọ ịga." Ihe mere so many people ji achụpụga ndị bịara n'ụlọ ha dị akpọ kpakpakpa. Ebe maka what? They don't have confidence. They don't know what to say. So ha chọọ dị wa ha. Na-eji idea sị onye ahụ but it is wrong. It is you that is a Christian that is supposed to carry back and go to somebody's house and say, "Come, let us learn." Now you are not able to do it. And some other person, there no law. Yeah, with the opportunity. Yeah, you never make it. Somebody no law. Oh, opportunity. You just bring out your Bible and begin to. You tell the person, "No, I don't have chance," because you are scared. You don't want to study the Bible with the person. So, but when you study, continuous study will increase your knowledge. When you have knowledge, you have confidence, you have boldness, then you give thanks. Hello? So let us read 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 3. 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 3. See that? 1 Thessalonians chapter 1 verse 3.
1 Thessalonians chapter
1 verse 3. Got it? We should not cease our walk of faith. So you continue to walk with faith. You continue. You read only verse 3. You continue to walk with faith. Let's just that same place. Look at chapter 5.
Let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another.
It is you. It is you. It is me that will prove my own work. and rejoice in my own work, not in the work of my husband, not in the work of my wife, not in the work of my father. Every person will work because salvation is at the end of time. Somebody can end up with Christ. A father can end up with Christ, and a son will end up with the devil. A wife can end up with Christ, and a husband will end up with the devil. It doesn't matter. God is looking at us individually. You must work out your own personal salvation. You must do your own good work. Everything that the Bible is talking about here is talking about the individual. God is not going to save a man, his wife, and his children because they are, let's say, the father is a Christian, or they say this is a Christian home. Even inside a Christian home, somebody can end up with the devil because God is not checking how righteous the whole house is individual. So if your father is a good Christian, that is wonderful. You too must try to be a good Christian. It's a very good Christian. You too. All the raggedy is to watch that your wife and follow her full step. She is there to guide you. Because of her, you can be saved. You can only be saved when you are using her as an example and you are following her footsteps, doing her good work. If you have the wife there and she's a good Christian, and you say, my wife is a good Christian, and you are not following her example, you are not doing her good work, are you going to be saved? No. On that day, she will go. And you will stay like the rich man. You stay like the rich man in fire, looking at her with God. And you will not be God. Akpịrị akpọrọ m nkụ ya tito n'aka na mmiri ka dịte ntajụọ mmiri anwụọla m anwụọ ya will it work? The same thing they told the rich man. Is it not the same thing they will tell the person? You just be there. So we all must work hard. We all must make an effort to be with Christ. You see, this time now, one of these difficult, even never 200. Is it not? You know, all the obituary posters you see everywhere. It is rare for you to see one of them that is 200 years. Even only about 100 years now. And I celebrate it. Is it not? People will be celebrating. Even now, sir, 70 years, people are celebrating. So now, one another, for the 70 years. What is 70 years? 70 years. Each year is just 12 calendar months, 365 days. Each year, 365, 327. On around. Before you know it, you are old. If you stay like this and be doing something, one day they will ask you, how old are you? You say, I'm chapter name of 35. Or name of 40. Wow. You know I'm 40. You got no one in a middle. Now you want to do 49. You understand? On around. Before you know it, Madam Woman. So to the next thing they are making. But look at it. Eternal life is forever and ever. It's forever. It doesn't end. Imagine, it doesn't end. It will not end in 1 million years. It will not end in 3 million years. It will not end in 1 billion years. But you that is on earth, you cannot stay up to 200, ordinary 200 years. You cannot stay up to. But eternity is not 1 billion years. Eternity is forever and ever and ever. So everybody will already there. Everywhere you see yourself there, this is where you're going to stay forever and ever and ever. And changing ga-edosa gị n'ọnọdụ ị ga-ahụ. It is just the small period you have to live on earth. Just a small period. That your 70 years that you will live on earth is what is going to determine where you will be forever and ever and ever. Would you like to use these 70 years or 100 years to put yourself in a place of suffering forever and ever and ever? No. Nobody does that. You cannot allow ordinary 70 years to put you in pain and suffering forever. Nobody does that one. So I am this 70 years or this 100 years. We need to be very careful about it. We need to be very careful about it. If we are very careful about the 70 years, so that at the end of the day, we will enjoy forever and ever and ever. Imagine what that. You will not grow old. What it means is that you will not grow old, because here, you will grow old. If you see somebody here who is 150 years, the person will be very old, is it not? Many of them can no longer walk. They will need staff. But there you will stay 1 billion and 1 billion and 1 billion years. You will never grow old. So you cannot allow this 70 years. So what we are saying is that when we come to worship God, every person has his own work. Every person has his own ability. God has given all of us a special gift. Find out by yourself what God has given you and put it into practice. Because if you fail to use that your talent, God might take it from you and give it to another person. You will lose it. You will lose it. Use your talent for God. Otherwise, God will take it away from you and give it to another person that already has 5 talents. God will collect the one you have and give the person. So you need to put your talent in work. You need to do that your work. Don't feel that your own work is not important. No. Every work is very important. Anything you do that will progress the word of God is very, very important. May the Lord bless his word in Jesus' name.